Hello, hello, my friends. We are back, and surprise, I have guests today. So you will see the amazing Killian right here to, I guess, your viewpoint, it would be to my right. And then to Killian's right, we have Pam from Pamagurumi. And they are both amazing members of mine, and I wanted to have them in on the channel. So I am so happy to have you guys here. Thank you for joining me. That's very impromptu, frizzy-ish morning, right?
Thanks for having us.
Yes.
Thank you. And when you said frizzy-ish, it made me
Yes.
think my husband always says things are Pamish when he
Pamish,
knows I
yeah.
will like them. Pamish,
Yeah.
yeah. So
I mean,
same.
that's life, right? Hello, we got Gianna and Winsome. You found us, and Andy's in the house, and Ava is here, and Mandy is here. Hi, guys. How goes it? Yes, we
Hi,
just
everyone.
figured we'd just have a little impromptu hangout. So, what is everybody working on? I know, Killian, you went live this morning for what was the total duration? 8 minutes?
It
No?
was it was like 9:56 or something.
The first
It's almost
live.
10.
Something has to happen, you know.
Are we delayed on the actual
Yes,
YouTube live?
there is a little delay. So
Oh.
it's just a little bit. It's just of the casting and stuff like that. So you'll see that that's different. Mandy's, what's everyone working on? Well, you know
Well,
what I'm
I
working
was gonna work. Sorry. I
I've
was
got
gonna
my
work
little
on the square,
peacock.
but
Yes. Pam's got the peacock from that fun book that you have that I
oh,
want to
I love
get.
it.
I'm adding it to my
Yes,
list of wants.
trying to find the book. This one.
Look how cute that is with all the birds. I never even saw that book until like come through, surprisingly. You know, usually Amazon will know what you like and start recommending things for you. It's never come up until I saw it on your channel. I'm like, ooh, I need that in my life.
Yes. Oops.
Thanks, Winsome.
I'm in love with you.
Lana is on Discord. Hold on just a second. Let me tell Lana
Yes, let
where
her
we are.
know we are over here. I will do the same. Yeah, we were trying to get this all figured out quickly this morning because we wanted to hop in. So we're hopping in a little earlier than my usual live today, just because I didn't know what to expect the rest of the day. Lizzie's at a friend's house right now, so she knows I'm going live. Hopefully that means that we'll have some quiet. You just never know. Oh man.
I
Yeah,
love
so
it when Lizzie B pops in.
I do too. I
Yeah,
do
me
too.
too. She's so fun.
She's a hoot, that one. No, it's for me it's just the noise, like the varying noise things that go on. If I'm trying to talk and I have like music playing and then she's also in my ear, I just
Mm-hmm.
like it's like gives me anxiety, I think. So
Overload.
overload, yeah, it's like over sensory kind of thing. So
Uh-huh. I get that with my cats, and they can't even talk, so I can only imagine.
right. Well, that's usually
Oh,
when
there's
Merlin will come with his paw, and he likes to do a little bit of a dig, just enough for you to know he's there, you know, and potentially a small ping on you, but it's like, ow,
shout out to Lana. She found us. Hi, Lana. And I
Lana,
see
hello, hello.
Hi.
Cindy
I'm glad you
and
could find us.
Mandy and
Mandy, you're on the
Winsome.
beach?
I know Mandy's on a cruise. I mean, she was in New
I know.
York, then she was in Florida, I think, and
Oh my
I
where,
was so
goodness,
jealous
I'm
of the
jealous.
dolphins.
right?
Wait, it was dolphins, right? Dolphins?
Yeah. I know. That's such a cool like planned out vacation. My kids were hoping for us to take them somewhere for spring break this week, but it's every place we were thinking of is supposed to be really bad weather. So we're like, we don't
Mm.
want to have to pay $500 for a hotel for it to be raining the whole time, you know?
Yeah.
So we just stayed around here. We're letting them have a lot of sleepovers with friends, and I think that's making up for it.
Oh,
So,
Yeah,
yes,
it's the
staycation.
Bahamas Mandy's in.
ooh, Bahamas.
Oh, I did a cruise in the Bahamas. It was really fun.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I fell asleep on my little floaty and I like woke up and I was so far from the shore though. It was so scary, but the water was so clear you could see all the way to the bottom, but I know it was very deep.
Oh, wow. The
My
Bahamas,
very
it's
first,
like, well, I mean, the water looks almost light blue, right? Because you think
Mhm.
it's shallow, but like you're saying, it probably does have deeper points to it and such.
Mhm.
Yeah.
my very first trip kind of anywhere was to the Bahamas with my best friend for senior trip when I was
Mhm.
18. Now, if you can see my skin, I am a sunburn waiting to happen. And I did really well to begin with. The Bahamas is one of those where it feels really nice, but that sun
Mhm.
is just beating down on you.
Yeah.
And we went to market
Mhm.
one day, and I was that girl that everybody was pointing to because I was so sunburned.
Oh,
And
yeah.
my chest peeled like hamburger meat. And to this day, that's
Oh,
where the
yum.
dermatologist keeps burning things off that look
Oh my
bad.
gosh. You're
The
bringing
Bahamas.
back memories, Pam. That was like my entire childhood. And my brother and I were just little lobsters walking around, even with sunscreen, even with reapplying, we still burn.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh. Yeah, Mandy. Terrified of sharks?
No, 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 no.
Oh my gosh. I was
I
in
didn't see any sharks.
no sharks?
No
Oh, that's
sharks.
good.
I did see a baby shark that they were like had that you could take a picture with.
Uh-huh.
That's it.
Well, that's cute. Like a little teeny baby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Teeth are very, very small, so it's a little less frightening.
Yeah, I didn't take a picture with it.
Yeah,
I'm scared of fish.
Yeah. Oh,
I'd still be scared.
I'm not into
yeah.
that.
When I went, I was on a boat, so not on the cruise ship, but on a separate smaller boat, like going around looking for, whales and stuff like that. And all of a sudden, the guy that was the tour person, he's like, oh, I see something, and he grabs this big two-handled, like dome-headed sort of thing that is like an underwater camera, and he just dove into the water. We like
Oh my
He's
god.
like the guy driving the boat. We're just like, what the heck's he doing? He's trying to go see the
Um,
sharks. He has no fear. I'm like, you're not even caged, man. Get back in the boat.
oh, yeah, you're like, if something happens to you, I don't know if I could drive this thing.
I know. I'm
Right.
like, dude, I'm freaking out. What are you doing? Hi, Emily. Welcome in. Good to see you.
I went
And
snorkeling one time in Mexico, but I only went because they said there was going to be turtles, but then it was too windy and there were no turtles. But we
oh,
were snorkeling and all of a sudden there were these giant underwater statues and it scared me so bad. Like they're huge, massive, and they were like hands like pointing and like faces. Oh my gosh, no.
oh, that would
I
be
did not like that.
terrifying.
It was so
Mm.
scary. All of a sudden just like they're probably like 30 feet, 20, 30 feet. I don't know. Like
So they
below
must
you.
have gotten sunk at some point in history, and they're probably too heavy to, or maybe, I don't know, maybe there's some lore
Maybe
behind it.
art. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's like an art thing. I don't know, but they did
Oh,
not
that
warn
could
us
be.
about that. And it, no. I went right
Yeah,
back
I
to the
don't want
boat.
anything touching my feet for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, there was the day that we did snorkeling, the tide was going so back and forth with it that it was really making me feel sick because I was already seasick at that point because we'd had a rocky night in
Hmm.
Kona. And so as we're going back and forth on the surface of the water, I look over to the side and there's like lower rocks in the reef and stuff, and they have anemones and things attached to them, but they had they're like a dark anemone that's spiky, very sharp
Yeah.
spikes that comes out of it,
Yeah.
and they were everywhere, and I'm going like this, and I'm like, I'm gonna get impaled. I was freaking out, I was like, it's like you're saying you're looking around and there's your statues. I looked around and they were like all around me,
Yeah, Yeah, those sea urchins, they eat those. I forget what the name of them is.
Yeah. What? Oh, that's a pretty purple hook. Pam, I just see this like
Oh,
giant hook going across the
sorry.
screen.
I was counting.
Is
Yes,
that your furls?
That's
this is my
pretty.
favorite. Yes, it's sparkly purple. It's an odyssey that they don't make anymore. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I saw those in your video. Those look
Yes,
nice.
they are my favorite. The thing is, they're weighted. They're pretty, but I can grip less, so it doesn't hurt my
Mm-hmm.
hands as much.
Oh,
So
that's good.
yeah, that's why I love the furls. It's the weight.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
we had in the comments, excuse me, Violet was asking, Pet World was asking, who are my guests? So we have Killian, who's the Viney Maple. I'm trying to get your guys's handle so I can pop those in. But and then I have Pam, who's from Pammy Gurumi, and I'm going to grab Pam's as well, so you guys can go get them. I will be putting them in the box below. This was very impromptu. We just sort of were like, let's go have a nice hangout. Here we go. So this is Killian's. And these are some of my amazing members. And I just wanted to, it's another little perk, right? On a random frizzy-ish morning, I'll just be like, hey, who wants to come on? Come on and come hang in the hive.
Frizzy's helping us with our live anxiety.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That's right.
you already kind of were halfway there this morning, Killian. She was able to
Mhm.
get on, and then it was her internet, not herself, that decided it needed to be
Yeah.
ended.
She
So
did a great job.
she was she was
Thanks,
very well.
y'all.
And
Yeah,
there's
I need a
Tammy
few
Groom.
more subscribers before I can try live.
2 more?
Seven
That's it?
more, I think.
Oh, 7 more?
Yep.
Oh, we can get you there. Hi, Kimberly. Welcome in. How's it going? Oh no, Gianna, you fell downstairs and sprained your ankle really badly, and it didn't help that I was wearing high heels. Oh, that's such
Oh
a
no.
fear of mine.
I
That's why I don't wear high heels.
I cannot wear heels. No, I have really bad ankles though. I've sprained them
Yeah.
so many times.
Ugh.
Yeah, heels are a thing of my past. I used to do
Yeah.
that, but no
And
longer.
Stacy's in the house, create and relate. Nice to see you again, Stacy. How was your live this morning? I saw you were on. I was in the middle of something though, so I couldn't come in, but I did see you were live this morning too. So I hope that went well. So when is your next outing, Pam? I know you got back from your short one that you were doing.
Yes, we actually did another one. I actually tried to post on it on Discord, and for some reason, it must have been too big a file or something. I thought it
Mm-hmm.
went through and it didn't go through. Last weekend, we took our new little trailer. She's adorable, a little casita camper named Cassie, and we went to the Llano River. It's about an hour and a half away from us in the hill country. It's beautiful. So it's wildflower season in Texas, which I absolutely love.
Oh,
So all the wildflowers are popping out, and we had the whole camp to ourselves. It was a privately owned 9-spot campground, and we had it all to ourselves. It was
Oh my
tranquil,
gosh,
it was
that sounds so
beautiful.
nice.
It
amazing.
was. It was. I was in the trailer with Josie crocheting. David went out fishing. He did get in the drink and ruined his iPhone, which is a whole nother story.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh
We had a
oh
no.
good time.
no.
But we are planning another trip this weekend.
Oh good.
Somerville, Texas. I don't even know where that's at. It's by another little lake, so he can fish and I can crochet. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, we're
Yeah.
having a great day.
That
And
sounds so
Josie looked
nice.
quite comfortable I saw the pictures of her sitting on the bed and you had like everything set up for your crocheting. It was
Yep,
perfect, you know?
it is.
Uh,
It's perfectly comfortable, lovely. Then he comes
yeah.
back and we make lunch. It's like playing house.
Right?
It's like
And it's so
our
Aw.
small,
normal
there's less
house.
to
It's not
clean.
quite as exciting to have a meal, but it's like super fun in the trailer. And he's the short order cook. So I get, because you can't have two people in this little tiny
Oh,
kitchen.
yeah.
So
Mhm.
he's the short order cook. And it's
Literally too many
wonderful.
cooks in the kitchen when the kitchen is the
Yeah.
size of like a small closet, you know?
Yeah, you have to do a little do-si-do around. It's quite fun. But
Yeah.
the reason we got this trailer is it's a full-size bed and we can leave the bed up all the time. And then it has seating and a table plus a kitchen
Mm.
plus a bathroom. And it's
Yeah.
only 17 foot. It's a tiny little trailer, but it's got
Yeah.
everything we need.
Yeah. And
It does
it
what you
being that
need.
just the two of you and your pup, that's like
Yep.
perfect.
And Josie loves it. Our little Australian Shepherd she's such a good traveler. She absolutely loves it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. I know a lot of dogs get like car anxiety, so
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, she loves to go. Actually, so we go in my husband's truck, and she calls shotgun. So I usually lay down in the back, long ways on the back
The
seat, and
dog get
Josie's in the
the
front
dog
seat.
gets the
Yeah,
shotgun seat. I like
I
it.
don't know.
she
I
gets
think Pam's got the better seat in the house.
Right?
exactly. It
She's just
helps
trying
me
to
to be
think
able
of
to
you, Pam,
stretch
and
out.
that's a better seat for you. And thank you, Michelle, for being a member for 2 months. Oh, she says, good afternoon. All more storms today over spring, right? I know. I keep just when I think the weather's going to pick up and be nice in Washington, all of a sudden we just dive bomb the other direction again and it's pouring rain and dark.
Mhm.
So it's just
I know.
doesn't
I
want
feel like
to
I
snow.
should know, but it snowed last night.
What?
What?
I know. I woke up, there's snow on the ground. It's raining right now, but I know I was surprised, but really I should know better because I've lived in Wisconsin for how long? It always snows in April.
Oh,
We
yeah.
Yeah.
I
always
grew up
think
in
we're
the
going to be in the
Detroit
clear, but
area. I
Yeah.
know all about that weather, Miss
mhm.
Killian. I
Yeah.
left it as soon as
Yeah.
I could.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't mind the snow, but it does make everything very muddy. Like I want to go on a
Yeah.
walk, but
Yeah. Not in the mud. And hi, Gracie. It's nice to see you here. I think you might be new to my channel. I don't recognize your handle or anything like that, but it's lovely to have you here. And I'm so sorry yours didn't go well this morning, Stacy. Your technology was on the fritz too. So see, maybe it was a YouTube problem, Killian. It might not
Yeah.
have been a you problem, you know.
let's go with that.
We'll go with
That's
Let's go
why
that.
you
with
got to
that.
try again soon to test it out.
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to go live on Wednesday since I have off anyways, but that
Yeah.
just if I can, edit my videos in time because a lot of times on Wednesdays I am
Edit.
editing
That's your editing
because
day.
I
Yeah.
post on Thursdays and I procrastinate, so but
I
I
get
have
that.
my video has been edited and scheduled since Sunday, so
Oh,
just give myself a pat on the back for that
yeah.
one.
And scheduled, no less. Good job. When I
Yeah.
finally finish the editing, I'm like, I'm just putting it up. It's like, you don't want to see it anymore. I'm putting it out there for you
Yeah.
guys because I'm done.
Yeah.
Uh,
I have like the schedule though, so I should have just put it up when it was done, but
yeah. Yeah. I actually filmed yesterday, you guys. I was very excited.
ooh, what'd you
Um,
film?
so where did he go? Don't tell me he flew off. I don't think he can fly, but not this one anyway. Here it is. So I am going to have the next little tutorial coming up with a little
Oh,
kid.
Oh,
so cute.
oh, he's cute.
So
Oh my
Oh,
gosh, the little one. They're so
so
cute.
Winsome, get ready because Winsome says I keep making things she wants to try making mini gurumis of. I have no idea how small this is going to be if you make a mini of it, Winsome,
Yeah, it's
because
already mini.
it's already mini. Yeah. So this one, okay. So this little guy here, this is made with 4mm safety eyes and 4-weight yarn, but it's like the softer yarn. You can tell there's a little bit of a sheen to it. So it's almost like the Karen
Mhm.
Simply Soft or something like that.
Mhm.
It was a ball of yarn, so I have no idea what it was, but
Yeah, that's like a thin weight for.
yeah. And I used a 2.75mm hook. And then this little guy is the same. It's also 4-weight, but it's more of a cotton yarn. So he came out just slightly bigger
Mhm.
Where am I? Here we go.
They're
You can
so
see he's a
cute.
little bigger, and his eyes, I ran out of 4 millimeter, so he has 5 millimeter, but it works because he's a little bigger. So we're gonna go with it.
Was the yellow one sitting in something?
Yes, you get to make a little nest that he sits
Oh
in.
my gosh, that is so cute.
And it's with the that fleck yarn, which I think is perfect for
Yeah.
nest because
It
it looks like a
Mhm.
is.
nest, you know?
You could
It
even,
So,
like, make it white and have it be, like, an egg,
yes.
like, it's
I have
hatching.
like in the pattern, so anybody who's in my inner hive and above will get the pattern for this as well. So anytime I come out with a tutorial, I send out the patterns for those that are
Mhm.
in those tiers. And so you guys will get the pattern as well. But the pattern also comes with a little mini beanie, which right now Rizzo has
Oh
on.
my gosh.
Actually, it fell off. Hang on. Let me retrieve it and then I can show you. Oh no, Rizzo's falling. Oh no, my emotional bee, Lana. My emotional bee just fell down. But he has like a little beanie he can wear.
Ah, it's so
It's
cute.
kind of
It
like a
even has a
slouch
brim.
beanie.
It's so cute.
So
That's
there's the
That's
pattern
adorable.
perfect
for
for
that. And then
Easter.
I have little eggs too that you can make. Just
Oh my
very basic.
gosh.
You're super basic, but I didn't even put it in the tutorial because I'm like, if I have to make additional things, it's never getting out. So yes,
I
but
love
yes,
that.
this will be coming out hopefully later this week. I just have to edit it and I tried to film in such a way that there would be less editing. That was my goal. I'm like, okay, if I have to make
Mm.
something up or be long pauses, I'll just cut the video and then I'll start it again. So I already have pre-editing in there.
There you go. See, we live and we learn. Make it
Yeah.
easier for ourselves.
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
editing program or app do you use, Miss
So
Frizzy?
I used to use iMovie, and that's
Mhm.
solely what I was using. And then through talking with Shy, I found she uses CapCut, and she had a lot more
Mhm.
fun, like things and you could do for just like sounds and extra overlays and stuff you could do. And I really liked that. iMovie is basic and has some, but there's a pretty small limit of what they have. So I started using CapCut, and I've been really liking it. So yeah, that's
Yeah, I
What do
like
you use,
CapCut.
Killian?
Well,
CapCut?
I was using CapCut, but then whenever we had that like TikTok scare, I couldn't access CapCut on my phone anymore, so I
oh no.
assumed I couldn't do it on my computer either. So now I'm
Hmm.
using it's called Filmora.
Oh, I've heard of
It's
it.
like yeah, it's like CapCut. Honestly, CapCut's cheaper. I
Hmm.
didn't realize I could still use CapCut, but I already bought the year like membership thing for Filmora, so that's what I use.
The
But it
way you
comes
say
with
you're like slightly angry still at CapCut. You're like Filmora,
yeah, well, I don't know. It is what it is. I liked CapCut though, and
Yeah.
I should have. It's my fault. Like I didn't look into it enough. I think I panicked because I had like
Oh, did
a need
you?
to edit.
Yeah, I know. I had that panic moment too because my CapCut didn't work, and I'm like, what the heck? I'm gonna have to go back to iMovie,
Yeah,
and excuse me,
I
I
know.
always
I
get
like
stuff in my
iMovie
eyes.
was fine, but you can't do like anything with it. You can't even do picture in picture. Like I
No,
couldn't
yeah,
put like a picture up if I was talking about something.
exactly. Yeah, it's very limited. It's good though
Mhm.
when you've never used an editing program because you get the basics
Yes.
from it. And so I think having that as the first thing that I did was a good base knowledge, and then going to CapCut wasn't as big of a jump. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
it made sense, in other words. So I'm getting baby chicks in the summer, Pet World said. Oh, that's exciting.
Aw.
And a fish. Oh,
What
that's
kind of
fun.
fish?
And trying to tame my hamster right now. So not chatting so much. Oh,
You got
hamsters.
a rogue hamster?
A rogue hamster, yeah. Oh, that's so funny. I know. Lana, let me get my poor emotional bee that just fell down. Poor guy, he took a dive. That's okay. He dove into the big twist menagerie, so I don't think he was very upset about it. He was like,
Oh,
yarn!
yeah. He was thriving, actually. So this is where I wanted to be.
I had it planned the whole time. This is all mine. Oh
So
my goodness.
there's, like a yarn hop this weekend.
Oh yeah?
It's because isn't like the first weekend in April like a big thing for yarn stores? There's always like big sales and everything like that.
I mean, if you find one, let me know, but that's probably a thing. We'll
It's like
go
a
with it.
local
Like
yarn
a
store thing, I
spring,
think.
maybe a spring hop
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
I
my
could see
friend
that.
invited me to go. She's like, "We're yarn hopping this weekend." I was like, "Girl, I can't, but I
Yeah, what about
will."
your, are you on the yarn band still or did you give that up?
No, I'm on the band still. I have not bought any yarn, so that's awesome, but I have acquired quite a bit
That's
of
right.
yarn.
Yes. Just do a little hint,
That's a
hint,
Uh,
different
nudge,
story.
nudge, right? We'll
well,
all start
yeah,
sending it in. You'll have like these bags come to your house and you're like, oh my
I
gosh.
know. Well, you gave me yarn, and then my friend was downsizing her collection, and she gave me like 2 garbage bags of yarn.
Oh
And
my
then my other
gosh.
friend was trying to get rid of all of her cotton yarn, and so I was like, "Well, I'll take it."
Yeah.
So I
Can't say
got a
no to
bunch of
yarn.
yarn from her. And then my boss yesterday was like, because I was knitting, because I was on my break or whatever, and
Hmm.
she was like, "Oh, we are cleaning out my mother-in-law's house, and we found all of her yarn that she used to make Afghans with. Like, do you want it?" And I was like, "Well, yes, I do."
Yeah. Is
So
that
I don't
even
know
a
how much
question?
yarn I'm
I
getting.
mean, hi
I think it's gonna
Deanna.
be a lot, and I hope
Right?
it's nice because she made
Oh,
Afghans, so
yeah, that's great. That's great. I wonder if I can do a mini. Lana, you want to make the mini chick? So I filmed, I have not, like I said, I haven't edited it yet. Edited it. That's tough to say that 10 times fast, isn't
edited
it?
it.
Edited it.
Edited it.
um, but I am intending this to be for beginners as well because it is such a basic pattern. So, we've got the dinos already, but this one I go from start to finish. So I'm thinking I'll just keep it that way. It will be a bit longer, but I'll have timestamps so that those that, want to just move ahead can move ahead. And then those that want to go with me stitch by stitch will do that as well. So it's like I said, it's intended to teach you how to do them. I mean, you know all the stitches anyways, Lana. So all you have to do is just know when to put them and where to put them. So yeah, I think
I know,
this will be a
Andy,
good
that's
one.
how I feel.
Yeah,
Andy said never say no to yarn.
never, never.
I'm saying. Free yarn?
Right? Hi, Amber. Welcome in. I'm glad I got to catch you live. I was this morning. I got my alarm goes off at 5, which is normally when I get up and I work out, but I was feeling quite lazy this morning. So I kind of did one of those with the hand and the phone, and then I just kind of passed back out. And for about
No
half an
Zumba
hour,
dance party?
I know. So
Isn't it
I guess,
amazing how heavy that phone starts to
right?
feel when you're doing that?
Yeah, just like sets down phone, falls back asleep half an hour later. And then I was trying to talk myself out of working out, but I didn't. I did work out. I was very proud of myself. But then
Yay,
of
good
course,
job.
yeah, and Amber had popped in. I got the notification and I'm like sitting there doing my thing, and I'm like, ah. So I put her on my phone. So was listening and doing the workout. So I couldn't pop in till the last end of it, but I was happy to catch it. Ah.
Zumba
Gianna, I'm
sounds
back. What did I
fun.
miss? Gianna, were you here when I showed? This is going to be the next tutorial that's coming out. This is my little chickadee here. This is Chica the chick. So it's Chica
Yeah.
is the name of the chick. So this is going to be in time for Easter. It'll be fun because you could make it in really pretty pastel colors and almost do like a peepish sort of thing.
Mhm.
You could
Same
keep
with the
the
eggs. As soon as you said that you had mini eggs, I was like, you can make them like pastel and have like
yeah.
those little chocolate eggs.
Oh, that would be cute. Well, I was even saying in the video, you could make the nest like a brown chocolate color and it would be like a little chocolate holder for the peep, or like a
Mhm.
dipped peep, if you will.
Oh, there you go.
Cute.
So
Uh,
versatile.
right? I think I'm the only one in my household that actually likes peeps,
Oh, I
like
I
love
eating
don't like
them.
peeps.
peeps.
My husband always, as soon as he sees them in the store, brings them home.
You like them,
So I've
Pam?
already, I like them, yes.
What about you guys at home? Do you guys like Peeps? Are you pro Peep or anti Peep?
They're too much for me.
Too much. I like that
Yeah.
crunch of the sugar and then the marshmallow. The texture together just works really well for me for some reason. So
And they're very nostalgic. So,
it's
they were
definitely,
always in my Easter basket when I was a kid.
yeah. We also, so for Easter, we used to have, we would always have like the chocolate bunny, but it was never solid chocolate. They were always hollow. And so we would
Yep.
bite the ear and fill them with milk. And then we would drink, and it'd be like a chocolate milk.
What?
I've heard that.
It was so good. And then when you were done, you just ate the chocolate when you were done, I mean,
That is
so.
genius.
You're welcome. We used to actually drink milk through, we were not Twizzler fans. We liked Red Vines. Usually you're one or the other, right? We'd bite the ends and we would
Red
use it as a
Vine.
straw. Yeah. Good
See, I'm a
time.
Twizzlers girly.
Are you? My husband is too. I don't like them. It's very weird. It's like those, it's a flavor thing. He doesn't like Red Vines though, and I love Red Vines. So I don't know.
I like the ones that you pull.
What were
You
you
know what
saying?
I'm talking about? The ones that you like
Yeah.
pull. They're like
Oh.
licorice string cheese.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
you'll have to look back in Discord, Killian. I posted somebody had crocheted with the string pull apart ones. It's
Oh, I saw
possible.
that.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that.
Somebody thought she couldn't do it or something, so she's like, "I'm gonna try this." Yeah, that's amazing. What else can you crochet with? Let's find out.
Anything if you put your mind to it.
That's right. Oh my gosh.
I'm almost done with this part of the pattern, and then I have to look up what I need to do next. And it's probably going to be something that I'm going to have to teach myself because I don't know anything.
Mm-hmm.
You're knitting right now, aren't you, Killian?
I am. Yeah, I'm working on the back panel for this shirt, and I think I only need 30 rows, and I'm at 28, so I'm pretty close.
Hi, Joanne. Welcome in. You eat Peeps? When some said. And Izzy says, I love Peeps, but now I am allergic to corn, so I can't have them. Aw. Are they made with corn? See, I don't even know what when you're eating a Peep, all I know is there's a marshmallow in there, and that's it. We really don't know what we're eating with those kinds of
corn syrup, I believe, would be.
We don't ask
would
questions.
Be the corn part.
Exactly. And Gianna asks, how many rows have you done on your hexie wrap since you had to frog back? Thank you, by the way, Gianna. Oh my gosh. On the end of Alive, after it had already gone black for me, but I could still see the chat, and I saw Gianna posted a comment about, you should check out this and do this sound bit, like make a short of it or something. So I went looking it up, and that one's gotten like over 6,000 views.
It was so
nice.
Cute. You were like perfect. Like your lip syncing was on.
I had to do it twice.
Oh, I didn't see it. I'll have to look.
Yeah, it was so funny.
It's really cute.
It's always the ones you just don't think anything of. I'm like, this isn't going to get views. None of them get views. And then all of a sudden, 6,000 views later, you're like, well, okay, Gianna, if you have any more suggestions, let me know. So, but to answer your question, okay, so I already finished one half adding the 4 rows. Then this is the second half, and I have about 1 and where's the other end? Probably about like 1.5. Yeah, there it is. 1.5 rows, and then this will have the extra 4 on it. And then I will try it on again. And I'm really hoping, because I might have sent the additional skein that I didn't think that I would need, and I'm hoping that that's still true, but I sent it to a friend of mine who adored this yarn when they saw it. And so I have this ball, and then I know that I think I have another one that's probably about yay big. So I'm thinking I have enough to make the go around and at least the back cinching, and then the rest will be ribbing, which is a different yarn. So I think I'll be okay. Fingers crossed for me, please.
Oh,
and
yeah.
now we know why Lizzie B likes to give the house away because mommy likes to gift. And
Mommy
that's
does too,
sweet.
yes. In fact, it's funny, like anytime anybody's like, oh my gosh, I can't find this, and I know I have it, I'm like, do you need me to send it to you? Who was it this
That's so
morning?
sweet.
Somebody was looking for the noses. Who was it? I hop from, I watch a live and then they leave and then I go and I do the same thing. We all, I think we all do that, but
Hmm.
somebody was looking for the noses. Oh, it was Rebecca. Rebecca was looking for the noses for Amis. And I
Like
have
safety nose.
the safety noses. Yeah, they're kind of
Hmm.
triangle shaped to make peeps, like the peep
Those are
bunnies.
cute.
Peep bunnies, yeah. And she couldn't find them and I was like, I just found my stash that I've never ever used because I don't really use noses.
Hmm.
And so I was like, if you need me to send you any, let me know. I've got them. I've got bags. I could send them. But she found them, so it was okay. So yeah.
Yeah, those are cute. I've never used those before. I
They
don't
are
make enough
cute.
Ami to like justify buying any, but
Yeah. Yeah.
they are cute.
Yeah, it was nice to
Where's your gob where's
which
your goblin at, Killian? You need to show us your goblin. He's so
yes.
cute.
Wait, I can't show you her right now because hold on, I have to change her because it's a surprise.
Oh, she's
Hold
a
on.
new outfit.
She's gonna be naked. 1 second.
Okay, we'll take her naked and save your
Also, I
surprise.
think that we're gonna name her Maple. People were saying we should name.
Maple, that's cute.
Oh. Oh, is she, you know what? Now that I'm seeing the face better, is she from that book? There's like
No.
creatures book.
Uh.
It's by the same
Oh, the
person.
Impkins?
Impkins, yeah. Is she
No,
an
she's
Impkin?
not. This is no. She does kind of look like one though.
I think it's the eyes. I think that's what got me thinking of the Impkins books.
No,
Yeah.
she's patterned by JFS.art,
Mm-hmm.
Jada, and yeah, I highly recommend the pattern. It comes with the pattern to make her that eye sweater.
Mm-hmm.
This one, if people don't know what I'm talking about,
I thought that was your pattern. So that's a pattern that comes with the
it
doll.
comes with it. Yeah,
And you were
and
just
the
like, I'm
little
going to
cat
make this
beanie.
big.
Yeah, I was like, I
Oh,
just want to
that's
make one for
cute.
myself too.
How cute is that? So you were dressing up to match the doll, not the
Match
other way
doll.
around.
Yes,
Got it.
yes.
Okay.
But I
Oh,
always
well,
wanted an
cute.
eye
Even
sweater.
naked.
Yeah. I got to get some of those eyes. Those are so pretty. Are they? So I had
Yeah.
ordered eyes kind of like that.
Uh-huh.
But I thought that the back of the eye that makes it sparkly was fully attached. But in mine, they came as separate and then you connect almost like a paper
Yeah.
that would go behind a clear part so you could see it through. Is yours like that?
No, these are hand painted. So my friend
Okay.
Robin, Sweet Beans Crochet, I highly recommend her stuff. But
Mm-hmm.
she painted them. So there's not, it's just one eye that she
Yeah.
paints directly onto. Yeah, she
Okay.
just dropped a new collection that are really cool. All the pupils are colored and then the irises are like painted to match the pupils. They're really cool.
Oh,
I
very
didn't buy any,
cool.
but I don't, like I said, I don't make enough Ami. But I did just place an order with her actually to get different sizes because I only had the one size,
Mm-hmm.
which I think are
And if y'all
too.
haven't seen that video, you need to go to Killian's channel. She does a really cute photo shoot with her and Maple dressed the same. It's
That's
very
so,
cute.
yes.
Very,
It's on my
very
list
It
of,
circa
was so fun.
1970s.
yeah, that's so cute. I love that.
Thank you. Yeah, it was really fun. This probably been my favorite project I've made this year. It brought me so much joy.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome when you're just like, this is just bringing me joy. I just can't wait
Yeah.
to, keep working on it. But then you finish and you're
Yep.
like, now what do I do?
I know. I'm like, nothing's gonna compare.
Oh my gosh. I'm so glad to have, yeah, Amber, I bet you are, right? Because she finished her cardigan recently too, and is just glad to have it finished to be done with it.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, it's gorgeous. Hers is long and gorgeous colors. You need to take a peek
yes.
at that. It's very pretty. Happy, I think was the name of the color of her yarn, and it did make me
Mm-hmm.
happy.
Yeah, it was what was that yarn, Amber? Was it
Halo,
Premier? It was some sort
Halo,
of roll something or other.
Halo Rama,
Hey,
Mandela,
Oh.
oh yeah, those are so
something
nice.
like that.
Gianna, the short, yeah, that she's talking about the short that I did. It's got 6,200 views. It's so random, Gianna. I
It's
have no
so
idea.
good.
Viral! It went viral.
That one did, and then it was so funny because like, so I was there. It was one night. It was probably 8:30 at night, and my daughter's like, "Mom," her friend was over. "Mom, we want noodles." And I was like, "You want noodles? What? It's 8:30 at night. How are you hungry?" And she's like, "Mom, please." Make us noodles. And normally we have the yakisoba, you heat it in the microwave, no problem. Well, we
Mhm.
had just bought the ones that are individual packs of the dried noodles, right? And so, and they really wanted to try those ones. And so I was like, "Ugh, fine. I know I have to do the stove heating it up, and I'd run out of forks, of course." And I started thinking, okay, in the K dramas, they use chopsticks. And I went in for chopsticks, and I found my husband's, and I got him as a kind of a gag stocking stuffer. They're lightsabers that light up. And so I did a
That's
short
cool.
with them. And I added the saber sounds to it. And that one's taking off too. So I'm like, oh my God. When I don't try and I just think I'm being silly, those are the ones that take off. The ones that I sit there for hours and I'm just like working really hard to make them perfect. I get 100 views, you know?
That's
Right.
always how it goes. I know we
Yeah.
were just talking about this, whatever, was it yesterday or 2 days ago?
Yeah.
I cannot make shorts.
It's
I
hard.
always forget.
Oh yeah, Pam, are you the one with the glasses? Yes, I know.
That's
I
yeah.
need to
I,
label us. That
they
would
were
be helpful.
they were asking for our links again. So Killian, if you'll drop Nightbot will put it in. I just put
Yeah.
it in for myself again. Yes, I'm Pam Agurumi, and my name is Pam. And I have
Ooh,
a
caps lock.
micro channel. It's brand new, so I do
Yeah.
appreciate all views. Every little bit helps. I'm up to 43, so I need 7 more until I can
Ooh,
go live myself. So
that's so
I
Oh
would
my,
love a
yes, we
subscription
need to go
if
live.
you yes. So everybody can encourage me like we encouraged Killian today.
Andy
Yes.
likes the lightsaber one. Yes. Yes. I'm very proud of both of you because it was both of your first time being live, right? Because Pam, you haven't done a
Yes,
live yet. And
Uh-huh.
Killian
correct.
just had a small one that we were like, let's go on, come on, let's do it.
It was,
So this is
yeah, I
perfect.
needed the encouragement.
Yeah. You
Thank
ripped the
you.
band-aid off. It'll just get easier from here on out. So yeah.
And Amber did put her yarn in their Lion Brand Mandala Ombre in Happy.
Yes.
So
And
I had
happy.
some of the words.
I
So
love the mandala.
I think that's the same. Amber, is that um the same of the mandala ones that is what you did the purple poncho kind of thing in? Because I got that purple one. I didn't see happy at the time, but I think it's the same, it's the same line of the mandala. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's cool how different they look too, because the purple one, it's mostly purple and it's got like a little bit lavender and maybe whitish in there. But that one just explosion of color, which is pretty. So yeah.
So I have a little confession.
Uh
I have never used a self-striping yarn.
oh. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay.
Weird. I love blankets, but I've always been attracted to like solid textured blankets. So those are the
Mm-hmm.
ones I
Mhm.
make. And also, I think it's part of growing up in the 70s where everybody
Mm-hmm.
used the variegated yarn in the
Mm-hmm.
earth tones, the avocado green, the
Yeah.
harvest yellow, and so it wasn't I got overvibed, I think, with that. So
Mm.
Yeah.
that is one of my goals is to make a hexie or make a blanket with the striping yarn.
The
I
But
think
fact
a
of
hex
it,
is
I mean,
great.
it looks like I did
it's
this.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it looks like I purposely did the striping like that, but I did the fact that it just, and because it's such a good fade when it does change, you really don't,
Yep.
your eye doesn't get drawn to where
Yep.
the colors are changed in especially in a hexi wrap. If
Yep.
you went back and forth, I think you'd see it a little bit more, obviously, because you'll see it more striped. But with something that's going around so large. It just looks like it's intentional,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah,
Well, I love
I think the
everything I've
hexie is
seen. We're gonna have
perfect.
to do it.
Yeah, I think so
Yeah.
too.
I think with
But
a blanket it can be tricky because then unless your color changes line up really well, like it's very obvious where the
mhm.
color
See, I guess
changes in a
that's
blanket.
I am very symmetrical kind of person,
Yeah.
so that's probably
Mhm.
what's bothered me, or
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
thought of.
The
There's
hexie
different
cardigan's perfect though.
the hexicard is perfect. Another one that I think is good for having it not be as obvious is actually corner to corner. Works pretty
Mhm.
well for that, just because corner to corner is already more pixelated. So when it
Mhm.
changes, it's not such a harsh contrast, as if you were just doing row by row going back and forth. So it's just, there's certain stitches that work best for that, but yeah, or you could use one of the vortex yarns like what Killian's using, and that's just a whole hodgepodge of color, so you really can't tell
I
anything.
love it. Yeah,
To
actually
randomly.
Yes.
when I used the mandala yarn, I made a cardigan out of it and I didn't like that the color like the way the color changes were
Mm.
because they were so stark, so I doubled them up. So then when the color changes,
Oh.
it kind of looked like this,
It was
you
more
know.
flowed together. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I really
So
liked that.
Andy says we have inspired her to do her reveal live. That's awesome. When are you going to do that, Miss Andy?
Ooh.
Yay, Andy, I'm so excited. I think I know what you
Oh,
look like. Is that weird? Because I went back, it may not have been you though, but I looked back on your Facebook that you sent me because you do a lot of shows and there are people in your booth or at your shows. And I'm pretty sure your face was in one of them. Just saying. But I didn't post it out there because, if you weren't ready for that,
You're a sleuth.
I'm a sleuth. Hi,
thank you,
Ellen.
Ellen, for subscribing. That's awesome. I appreciate it. I know
Yes.
Killian does too. Killian just
Oh,
got
thank you.
over 1,000, so she's growing as well. But I'm micro, just started.
Yeah. But you're
Love
growing too.
Pam's
And the more
channel.
you hang out,
I
the more you'll
am.
grow.
Yep, it's
Love
very fun. I'm
your
enjoying
panel. Your Pamel.
it.
Yeah, that's right. We'll do some more
Exactly. So
panels coming up.
I have a thing about my name. So I when I grew up, it was a very popular name. So you'd go
Hmm.
into a souvenir shop with all the things with your name on it, and
Mhm.
Pam would be gone. So very sad.
Oh.
I
Well, it's
wanted
better
to have
than never
these.
having your name.
Yeah,
Right. That's the other problem, right?
we're kind of
Julianne
all in that
spelled
same
just the right
category.
way. So they had in the 70s there were these leather snap bracelets that were
Thanks,
tooled with your
Winston.
name on it, and I always wanted one and I
Hmm.
never got one. Too
Aw,
sad. So anyway, so I have a thing with my name. So I still love look at the souvenir shops. There's I can still find it occasionally, Pam or
yeah,
Pamela, and I get
yeah.
excited. So we play a lot on my name, my husband and I both.
Yes. Oh, hi,
There's a
Panda.
lot you can do
Hello.
with Pam.
Yeah.
There is indeed. I have a friend, and I called her Tifferific, Tiffany, and I would say, "How are you?" And she'd say, "Tifferific," and then I would say, "I'm Fantastic."
Oh, that's
Ah,
cute.
Yeah, that one
that's so
stuck
cute.
around
Ooh.
for a while.
That's very cute. Yes, Panda is being a lurker, but he's coming in, leaving his thumbs behind, and he said he'll catch the replay. So I love
Oh,
that.
thanks, Gracie. Shout out to Gracie. You also gave us some subs for
Oh,
Killian.
thanks,
Oh, thanks,
Gracie.
Gracie. Yes,
Yes,
thank you,
Shade.
thank you.
I think it's because I'm not hosting anymore. So it maybe takes less internet. I don't know. Or maybe it wasn't my internet.
Yeah, I'm still
Yeah,
with the thought that it's
might have
probably
been YouTube.
YouTube.
Hmm.
We're blaming YouTube.
Yeah, well,
Although
because
we can
Stacey was
blame
struggling with it
Spectrum, that's
too.
fine.
That's our story, and we're
Either
sticking
way.
to it.
Yes.
What that the weather. I mean, we have a different things we can blame things this on. But
Yeah,
whatever it
Brianna,
was,
my
it's so
internet is
comfy.
terrible. My phone and iPad connection are much better off of Wi-Fi. So why I
mhm.
pay the amount I pay for
Oh.
Wi-Fi, I just cannot tell you because it's terrible.
I
Yeah,
have bad service where I live. Gianna, it's so comfortable. I literally call it the big comfy. I think
Is
it's
it
called
a oh, that
comfy.
reminds me. I don't want to say it too loud. I don't want my husband to hear, but I had ordered because he sent me like there's a hooded, it's almost like a snuggly or whatever they're called, where it's like a
Mhm.
blanket, except for it's vest, so it doesn't cover all the arms. It's more, but it's very drapey and stuff like that.
Oh.
And it's kind of meant to look like a Star Wars kind of thing, I think, but it looks like
Oh,
so. Of course, there was a better deal if you ordered two. So I have a purple one coming for my son that maybe will fit me. I don't know. It looks kind of big. And then for my husband too, but they haven't come yet. So I'm like, where are they? We're so used to Amazon, right? 2-day shipping. If something takes
yeah.
longer, we're like, where is it?
Yeah,
Our
that's
Amazon
gonna be
has
so
gotten
nice.
to our
Yeah,
Amazon. I get a lot of same day deliveries now. It blows my
that's
mind. But
yeah,
again,
that's
there's
crazy.
marketing to it because if you spend $5 more, you can have this afternoon. So what do I
Mm-hmm.
do?
Mhm.
Oh, what Omni book do I need now?
Right.
Yeah.
So that's how
Well,
I
and
acquire a lot of
sometimes
my
they'll
Omni
say,
books.
like, if you pick something from this collection of products, it's then works into that same kind of deal. And, you
Yeah,
know,
I'm a
nine times out
sucker
of
for
10, they have
marketing.
something I need, want.
Yeah.
So,
That's how it goes.
yeah. Yeah, make sure everybody's got the thumbs up. I appreciate that. It does help the channel. And subscribe if you're new and you haven't already. So I do go live twice a week at least, but I always try to go on some type of live once a week for members additionally. So we did that Monday this week, I believe it was. So
Oh, I
yeah.
was one of the people who didn't like it yet. I liked
Killian,
it,
you
we're
have
good.
failed me for the last
Me,
time.
me too. I was looking for my thumb
Damn,
right
what
now.
is this?
There it
I
is.
forgot I was
Done.
also in, like, the live.
Oh my gosh, that's too funny.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Second
Amber
was
says she does the same thing on Amazon. I want, but I don't need. Throw it in the cart. It'll
Mhm.
be here at 5. I'm all
exactly.
in.
Oh, you want to see what I got? Okay, so this was one of those ones that I was like, it's been more than 2 days. Of course, it was sitting right outside the front door when I said that. But I got this. It's by design.
Ooh.
It
Oh.
holds books with these
Oh,
little
you were
things
talking
that
Oh!
about
come up.
this.
They're
So
like,
you could multitask more.
yes, ma'am. See, and wait, yes, I'm using my chest to hold it so I can do this properly. But like, yeah, you can really prop it up and angle it.
Wow, I feel like that's gonna
Oh,
be nice for
nice.
drawing too,
I
kind of
was
like an
thinking that
easel?
too. Just keep these down and then
Yeah, for your paintings?
I can just have my iPad on there
Yeah.
and that will
Be
help my wrist because I'm going to be
multi-purpose.
drawing a lot more to
Yeah,
come on that. But
give us an update on your books, Frizzy.
yeah, so I'm working still on the third book cover. The first two book covers are done. And then the latest is that I need to actually learn a new program called InDesign, which is an Adobe product, but it
Mhm,
helps
mhm.
you to flow text with images. So, you know
Hmm.
how images in children's books will often kind of go around the picture,
Yeah.
right? And so when I got the rights back to the books, the files that I was sent are that were already formatted like that were not formatted with bleed included and all of that. So I can't just stretch them or anything like that. It's not going to work properly. It's going to cut things. It's going to move text out of the into the bleed if I try to stretch it in a weird way, if that makes any sense. Um, I think they were formatted for an ebook, not a print book. And so basically, I
Hmm.
have to reformat my entire books, which is going to take a little
Oh.
time.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm going to have
You'll
to
be able to
learn
figure it
the
out.
program. But yeah, I think once I figure it out, though, it's a very good skill to learn because a lot of
Mhm.
people might need that. So it's something I can offer others at some point too, once I've figured it out myself.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah, but
That's
I'm doing
exciting.
yeah. So I've got that and I've got some really exciting projects that I'm starting to work on as well with others. So I will let you guys know about that more as soon as I get the go ahead. But yeah, so I've got that and a video game I want to work on with my husband. So hey,
Wow.
Cool.
You're a busy bee.
I'm busy. Yeah, I'm a busy bee. I mean, I like to keep busy, but yeah. Hello, Nature Fairy. How's it going? Welcome in. Welcome in. Need to go back to Walmart and get the huge skein of cotton yarn. It was only $12 in Canadian dollars. I don't know what that translates to, but I think Canadian's definitely higher than the US. So, yeah, go get it.
Ooh, I've seen those granny square cards. Those look very cool.
Yeah, those are popular.
The whole phones are.
Oh my goodness.
Yo, that's true, Amber.
Where it's
Yes.
like a deck of cards and it's in the little box.
Mm-hmm.
That's Pamish. My husband would say that's a very Pamish.
Yeah.
I would
I actually won one on Dee's Creative Hands. I got picked for one of the giveaways, and it was a deck of those the Granny Square cards. So I should be getting one, which will be fun. I'm excited.
Ah.
Oh yeah, you should show those to us when you get them.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I know Amber. Amber, are you still working through the cards on your channel? I think you're still going through. And I know Kim went through hers. On her channel too. There was kind of like a, hey, if you want to follow along with me, you know, we're doing card number whatever on you know this week kind of thing. So
And then I think there was a fraudulent deck going around too. I think that was one of those fraud things.
Kim has that one. Kim had bought it. It was off Temu, I guess, but she got that one and like through showing them. I think everybody was telling her to check the side because instead of saying booklet, it says dooklet or something like that on the side. So that was like the tell of if it was the fraud.
Just the clue.
Yeah,
the
Amber
dooklet.
She is
the
doing
dooklet.
a
Yeah.
crochet along currently, so maybe I'll check that out, Miss Amber.
Yeah. Check that out.
One card a week. I could handle one card a week.
I don't know if I could handle one card a week, but
I
I
don't
could
know.
try.
I was just gonna say
You've
that.
got a lot going on, Frizzy. When update us on the library when you were talking about adding the library.
Yeah.
I was like, Frizzy,
Oh yeah.
I don't know
you're
what to
gonna kill
do.
yourself.
So a project kind of fell in my lap, and so to speak, that I'm really excited about, and it's a big one. And so, you know, it's going to take a lot of my time. Plus, I really want to get my books out there this year, and then of course, I wanted to start doing like pixel art video games, which is very nostalgic for me and really fun. So my husband and I started talking about creating one for my Yummy Cats brand, which would be really fun. And he has wanted to make video games for a very long time. And so with me pushing him and him pushing me, we could definitely have that come to fruition. But then, of course, I had potentially signed up to start working temp. It's like a temp position, though. It's not a guaranteed position that really goes anywhere. It's for a temp position through the library. That's a floater, basically. Float around, work at different branches as needed when people call in. And I'm supposed to go Friday to take the test for like seeing if I can organize books and Dewey Decimal System stuff, you know, that kind of thing. But now I'm just like, should I go forward and keep going to try to do that? I just don't know, because nothing I don't know.
What are the hours like?
So they said that they tend to need people the most on Saturdays and Mondays. And the libraries are open basically up till about 8 p.m. at night. So it could be anywhere in the range of when they open to when they close that they would need me. And I'd have to work at least 3 days per month if I want to maintain this, you know, temporary position kind of a thing. So it's not like it's a huge commitment. It's just that I know how those kind of positions go because they say, oh, yeah, you only have to work like up to 3 days a month. But people always call in sick. And if it's from the whole
Mhm.
library system, for the
Yep.
most part, you could be getting calls every day saying, hey, can you come in? Hey, can you come in? And if I'm constantly like,
Mhm.
no, I can't, no, I can't, no, I can't, they're going to stop asking, you know? So I just don't know if I want to go through the stress of that.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
It would be different if you weren't homeschooling Lizzie right now, but
Plus, I have
Yeah.
Lizzie
I
and she
I
wants
think
to
that's
stay
a lot.
homeschooled next year.
But I know it was a passion of yours, so that's it's always
Yeah.
hard.
I mean, you
It
could
was,
always try it, and then if it's
yeah.
like, "No, this is too much for me," then,
Hmm.
you didn't really lose anything.
Yeah, that's kind of where what my husband was saying. He said you could just go take the test. You still haven't committed to
Mhm.
anything, kind of see how things
Mhm.
progress with the projects. And then, the anytime you get hired at anything that's like a county position or anything like that, it could take months to get
Yeah.
officially hired.
Right.
So yeah, but we shall see. It's like almost causing me more stress just the idea of taking that on too than
Yeah.
not taking
Well,
it on at this point.
maybe
So
it's not
Yeah.
worth it then, if it's
yeah,
causing you that much stress.
just
Yeah,
it's like if it was
that may
a,
be a clue.
yeah, right. If it was a permanent position and I had set hours and I knew when I was working, that might be different. But with it being all over the place like that, I just don't know. There's no consistency there, and that's hard to manage.
Yeah.
So, look, this is all I have left of that ball. Where's my camera? Oh.
Oh, no. How many rows do you have left?
Let's see. Where's the end? Jeez, I thought I was closer. Okay, so I have two sides of the hexie, and then I have one more go around to do. This will not be enough. However, I think I have
Mhm.
one more ball in my closet, so I'll have to go look for that soon.
Alright, fingers crossed.
Please, yeah, keep your fingers crossed, guys. I'm playing Yarn Chicken right now.
Darn chicken.
Oh my gosh. Doing a crochet. Oh yeah, yes. Amber was saying, Pam, we can all join on the crochet along with the squares. We'd have to catch up on the other squares, but we could finish out the
Yeah,
deck at least. Yeah.
I'd love it. I will look
Amber,
into
drop
that. I
your
will. Oh,
channel.
oh, wait, Amazon. I will order my.
Oh, there
I
you
think I've
go.
ordered. I think I've ordered twice from Amazon already today. I'm very
The
bad
gal
at
that
this.
made that crochet book, it looks like she made another deck that's different. Did you guys see
Oh,
that? It's more flower based looking center ones. The color of the box is
Mm,
different. It's not the fake other one that looks just like this one, but pictures blown out a little differently and there's little tells here and there.
I have not seen that.
I just, as I was scrolling through at one point trying to
where?
find the deck, I saw that one come up and I was like, wait a second. And it says also that this is the official deck from such and such publisher,
Claire
whoever
Montgomery.
published it.
Claire
But
Montgomery, according to Amber.
Alright, Amber,
Okay,
I just subscribed
Izzy
to
is
you.
asking what I'm working on. I am working on this little peacock from this book, Colorful Crochet Birds by Ilaria Kaleri. I'm terrible at pronunciations. Here's the little part, the little feathers. Whoops, which way do I go? Feathers
I
on the
know.
tail, and then the green part I'm working on is the tail,
Oh, I love
which
its
you work
cheeks.
you work the feathers on and then fold it in half like this. So it's a very clever design. Let me see
Did you
what
make any
picture.
of the other birds yet, Pam, or was that the first
I
bird you?
did.
I thought so.
The flamingo is from
Oh,
here.
that's from
Oops,
that one.
keep going the wrong way. I made
I
the
like the
flamingo and
stork.
the mallard.
Or
I'll
he's
be
not a stork,
doing
he's a
a
pelican.
review. I'm sorry?
Oh, I was saying I like the pelican. You could make a fish and stick
Yes.
it in his mouth.
Yes,
I
yes.
love that idea.
So I'm trying, so I'm going to do a review on this book. I'm trying to find my perfect Ami yarn.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is Rico Rumi cotton. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, Rico Rumi, 100% cotton. And then I used my favorite that I think is winning is Yarn Art Jeans for the mallard. So I'll be doing a little review
Right.
on those yarns and this book, which is I obviously I've made 3 items already. I do love the book.
Yeah.
Where do
It's
you
such
get
a
those yarns from? I'm looking for cotton yarns too.
So I ordered this. Let me think if this, I think this came from Turkey. So
Oh,
Okay.
my yarn art jeans I order through Etsy, and it does come from Turkey, and shipping within 5 days, reasonably priced. Shipping is no trouble.
wow.
Oh, that's good.
I'll have to put a link for that on my channel, because yes, I keep yarn art jeans in stock. It's the only I am not a yarn hoarder. I'm more a project hoarder. I love books. I buy the patterns before I buy the yarn. Then I try to buy my
Yeah,
yarn based on the pattern.
me too.
But the yarn art jeans I keep in stock. So I try to have one of every color that I can order at
Yeah.
least, so I can have it ready to do my Ami. So yes, Rico Rumi. I'll look and tell you where I got it from. It is nice cotton, but it comes in the little tiny 25
Mm-hmm.
gram balls, which are adorable. I think they're so precious. I love
Oh,
think
that is
normal
cute.
normal size things I like small, and things that are supposed to be small giant. I've always enjoyed that
Yeah.
Yeah,
difference, but they're cute.
very cute. Thank you,
I like the
Shade. Yeah,
colors too.
it
Yeah,
is.
they're
Hopefully, I'll make my decision about the position. Shay was talking about the
yeah.
library position being a super cool temporary position. The
Mm-hmm.
thing I loved working at the library, number one, it led me to crochet, which is, I mean, enough said
Yeah.
there.
Ah,
Um,
okay.
because a friend of mine had got from the bookmobile, she got a doll that was made from, I think the book was called Amigurumi Me, and it had several dolls, tall standing dolls on the front, and a patron of ours at the time had gifted it to her, and she showed it to me, and she was like, you're crafty, you could do this. And then that's what started me looking into crochet. And so I love
That's
that about
cool.
the library, but also just like being able to see brand new books coming out before other people get to see them when they're just released, and you're processing them for the library, put the
Mm-hmm.
stickers on, and you just get to see like all the craft books coming through. And I was constantly like squirreling as I'd see them coming down the belt, like, gonna get that one later, write that one down, gonna put a hold on that one, and it was fun. It was a good time.
Dangerous, very dangerous.
Right, exactly. Yes, I constantly had things on hold, but it's kind of nice too because you get to check them out and check them out, and then decide if, oh, I want to buy this one, I don't want to buy this one, so you get a like preview of them
Mm-hmm.
first. So, and hello, Kimmy, welcome in, and Manuela, good to see you. Good to see you.
And Amber is
And
recommending,
Lori.
I love this cotton from Hobby Lobby, Killian, for your cotton yarn.
Oh,
Oh,
I do really like that yarn.
I've
hmm.
I
not tried
do.
that. Are you
No, I've
looking for
only.
a worsted weight, Killian?
Um, yeah, I think worsted. I don't really know. It's gonna be for tapestries, so as long as they're
Mm,
the same, it doesn't matter. So
Yeah.
something with a lot of color options,
hmm.
I think is important. But I also really like cotton acrylic blends. I think that cotton acrylic
Mm,
blends are really nice,
Hmm.
and they're
yeah,
cheaper
that's what I
usually.
like. Is the yarn art jeans is cotton and
Mhm.
acrylic, I think.
I
Yeah,
think.
I've tried the Baby Fabulous by I think it's We Are Knitters,
Oh.
and I really, really like that one too. But yeah, that one comes in like the smaller amounts too. But I think cotton generally does.
Have you tried Premier Just Cotton? That's another one
Mm-mm,
that you can
I
sometimes
haven't.
find at the dollar store. That's where I've found it before. But
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So if you have a
They do
Dollar Tree,
they do sell it on the Premier site too.
yes, yes. You get
Okay.
the ones you get at the dollar store, they're not huge. They're kind of like yay
Yeah.
big.
I
But
think that's like standard for cotton.
yeah, and just if you're just trying them out,
Yeah.
I still think
It's
it's
then it's
ironic it's
good.
called Just Cotton because it's a mix. So it's false
Right.
advertising.
That
Gosh,
is ironic.
Yeah. What is that?
I think it's cotton and nylon a little bit, maybe is the
Okay.
other one. But it's very nice to work with. This one might be. I don't know. I mean, you can't really tell just visually seeing it, but oh, I was working on a mushroom. I think that was for I'm like, what am I? What was I
Oh
working on
yeah.
here?
Oh yeah, where are you at on that project? I haven't seen
No,
progression on
no
that one.
further than I think
See?
last that you saw, actually. I think, let's see. I was working on mushrooms was the last thing I did, and I think I've done 3. I need to do 3 more, and I have the cap of one and then apparently the second cap of another. So,
What a surprise.
yeah, I did not get to finish my book of the month last month, which was very sad for me. But I know that Rebecca was doing the book as well. She finished a project from the book. And I am going to try to finish it this month. So hopefully, I was trying to get this hexie wrap done, and I didn't even finish this in time, you guys.
That's
The crochet
okay.
along. That's okay. It's all right.
Yeah,
It's
there's
all
like
because
all
I
this
had the frog.
pressure to finish things like on time, but
Yeah. Yeah, timed things never go well for me.
same.
Yeah, it makes it not fun. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
yeah.
like just creating at will.
Mhm.
Starting a new project when I see one, going back to another
Mhm.
project. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
Yes.
relaxing for me.
Yeah,
That's what my
definitely.
my husband always wants me to try to sell stuff. And I'm
Yeah.
always like, oh, that kind
Yeah.
of feels like work. I don't
Mhm.
know if that would be as fun for me.
Yeah,
Maybe.
exactly.
I think, you know what I was starting to think about recently, because I think I'm going to I had taken Yummy Cats down because I had so many projects and things going on that I wasn't going to be able to keep up with making additional plushies to,
Mhm.
having orders and then also trying to get all this other stuff done, like for the books. And so I had kind of put it on vacation. But I'm putting it back up. But I think what I'm going to do is instead of doing made to order, I will just put things up if I have them finished. So, because I
Yeah.
have several of them finished, but of course, the ones that kept getting orders were the ones I had already sold out of. So I'd have to
Mm,
stop what I
Mhm.
was working on and then make up these plushies. And so I'm just going to do them when I finish them, they will go up, and I'll try to
yeah.
do some drops, like do product
Yep.
drops and plushie drops periodically. And do it that way, because otherwise it just gets very stressful very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah, I
also
could see
thinking
that.
I may just keep collecting and then do a market or something when I feel
Oh,
like I
yeah.
have enough inventory. I've thought of that.
That
Um,
would be fun.
Etsy, I've heard so much bad stuff about Etsy recently, but our friend
Yeah.
Callie just got on, so we'll see
Hmm.
how Callie girl does, and
Yeah.
we'll
Let
go
her
from
test the
there.
waters.
That's right.
I've heard Etsy is really good for like beginners who are
Hmm.
selling because it does all the marketing for you.
It
Yeah.
does it just does get things in front of their audience better, but you still have to
Mhm.
put the right, tags in and stuff for people to know,
Mhm.
get your products to come up when they search for them. So it does and it doesn't. And if you start trying to do advertising through Etsy as well, that's now cutting into a lot of your profits. And, a lot of times you'll end up paying not, you'll pay like for a click or some, you know what I mean? Instead of
Yeah.
for somebody
Yeah.
buying something. So it racks up fast. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so I don't know. I'm keep thinking of going off of Etsy now that I've got my own website. But it filters traffic your way a little easier
Mhm.
than it would on your own site. So,
It could be good too if it's something that you're just kind of, well, if it sells, it sells,
yeah,
you know.
definitely.
Yeah,
Exactly.
create and relate says just editing is a constant whip, and that is
Oh
true.
my
If you're
gosh,
doing
I
YouTube,
feel that.
I
Yes.
think Killian is our. She said she'll spend way more time editing as opposed to her video.
Yeah.
I'm
I
new at
edit
editing,
for
so I do a little bit.
Mhm.
I feel like I'm always editing,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, it just
I like
depends.
it.
You like editing?
Yeah, I do. I like it. I just edited my video that is coming out on Thursday, and that one took me a long time. So please, like, even if you're not interested in the content, just like go like it, please. It's it took me like 20 hours. It took me so long.
Aw.
But
Yeah.
I think it'll be I mean, I think hopefully it'll be helpful for people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
want to
think the
see.
long tutorials are what just it's like kills a small
Mhm.
part of my soul. I have to sit there for that many hours and edit. I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yes, it
It's a
is. It's a
tutorial, the
lot.
one that's going up Thursday. So am
oh,
I
how
even in the frame?
exciting.
So yeah, tutorials take a long time, I
Yes.
discovered
Yeah.
that.
And
You
it's
like
so
it.
hard keeping your dang hands in frame. You think you're in
Mhm.
frame and you've moved
Right.
out so easily.
That's why I have to edit so
It's a
much.
skill. It's a
Uh,
skill.
well, and
It is a
then
skill.
this camera, still have to get my husband. He's so busy today. They have a drop. He's a software engineer, so they have drops on occasion, and then like his product
Mhm.
kind of thing he's been working on is being dropped. So that they're checking for bugs in the system and stuff. So he hasn't been able to help me. But this camera right here, I can't get it to connect to my laptop like I was doing, and so the top
Mm.
down views where I could show my hands haven't been able to do those
Oh.
lately. And so what I did was this is the thing that I love this. This is what my daughter's been trying to steal from me. It's because it's like $30. It's from Moft, but it is a magnet for
Oh.
your phone, and then it props. Where is the opening? It props open. There's a magnet here that keeps it tethered down, and
Where's
then you can.
Callie? Did you show that to Callie?
This is what I was
Yeah.
trying to tell her about. Is so what I
Oh,
did.
yeah.
This is my phone. So I had my phone this way, right? And then I had it on top
Oh,
of my laptop, like right here. And then I could see where my hands were. And then I was
yeah.
working down here. So I was visually able to see a little bit better, like keeping it in frame. So in theory, it should be easier to edit. We shall see. But
Hopefully.
a lot of times the ads were coming up on Instagram for this, and it was saying how people would bring it into cafes, like artists drawings, and they would just prop it up
Mhm.
right next to them, having it upright, and they'd be drawing. And so you'd get those nice shorts and stuff where people are drawing and working on their art, and it's incognito mode, right? Because you're not having these giant rigs all over the place. It's very low
Right.
profile. So, and then it just easily folds up, and you can just tuck it in your pocket and it sticks to it, or you just pull it off because it's a magnet. So it's pretty cool, I think.
That's pretty nice.
So yeah, that's what I used. So we'll see how the video comes out. Watch it. It's like way better quality than anything else I put out. I'll be like, darn it. Ah.
Create
Despite
and Relate is asking for drops on our channels again. I'm Pam Garumi. I just dropped mine. So
Yeah.
Killian, drop again.
Yes.
Oh,
And create and relate. If you like us calling us by your handle, I'm happy to do that. But if you want to share your name, we'll call you by your name.
Yes.
Shade, are you talking about the one where I made a bunch of them and it was like the Adele song? I'm trying to remember what
The
short you're
mini
talking
spider
about.
short you posted. The mini spider
I think
short.
that's the one. I think that's the only short I posted of those spiders. I have such a bad memory.
I drew a bunny yesterday. I'll post it after the live. It's so adorable. It was an
Oh yeah, I
April
want to see
Fool's Day
your
prank.
background on your phone. I
Mine?
saw a glimpse of it. Yes.
Hang on, let me just swipe away. I've got like notices, notifications. Can't I I think I can, sometimes it lets you clear them all, but sometimes it doesn't give you the option. So, this was one
Yeah,
of the ones that I painted. It's the
it's so
strawberries
cute.
painting. And so
How do you
as like an extra perk for some of the member tiers as well, I think it's my inner hive and above. I've been dropping wallpapers. So this is the second
it's so
one.
cute.
Yeah, so I did that wallpaper, and the other one that I've done so far was this one. So I made this one as a wallpaper as well. So that has
Cute.
Calcifer
Yeah.
and Frizzy on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So just some fun little extras. And, my daughter has the strawberries on her phone too. So she likes that. So I just adjust lighting and, sizing and all of that so that it can be on a phone.
It's so cute. I saw the strawberries, like a glimpse of them, and I was like, I want to see that.
Yeah, I knew it was
Strawberry.
for art. Yeah. It's
So
frizzy art,
cute.
I could tell.
Yes, exactly.
Shout out to Manuela. Thank you so much for giving us sub. I have watched your channel.
Yes, thank
Manuela does
you.
some great wearables
Thanks,
on.
Jade.
She creates
Mhm.
her own patterns, and she does beautiful work. I like watching your channel, Miss Manuela.
Yes.
I keep forgetting to look at the chat. I'm so sorry.
Well, I have to. I can't. I'm holding my tail right now, trying to look. I'm wagging my tail.
Shade said, yes, 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 Killian. That was the one.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I I made a bunch of spiders.
Oh, yes. Winsome's been a member for a month. Thank you, my dear. She just discovered that you can do that.
Winsome.
Yeah. And the $sign, you can add I think they let you do it once a month on a channel. Yes. And there, and he put member for a month. Yay. Exactly. It's fun. It's like you get to just let others know that it's a cool extra option, right? It's fun perk.
How do you
And
do that?
we're constantly on
And
Discord Hangout.
I see
So,
Toka Marie. Hello. Now I'm
oh,
confused.
Marie.
Is it Marie or is
It's
that not
Janabelle
really your
is
name?
her name. See,
It's
I'm remembering stuff.
Janabelle.
Annabelle.
I feel as though the brain is
Okay, I
starting to
thought I remembered something that I've been
Yes.
saying Marie, and I think she accepts that. But I was like, I think it's a different name as well.
That's right.
Dual personalities, right?
Right?
Like that.
Hey, we
It's
all
hard
like
to
to have
remember
that, right?
everyone's names. I'm not
And
very good at it.
yeah, it's hard. It's hard, especially like if they're very different from the channel name, then you just have to jiggle your brain to remember. And actually, Callie's been putting together something that's been very helpful. I need to actually have it, so I always have it up. But she's creating a spreadsheet so that it's just like a reminder. Okay, this is the channel name. This is the person's
Oh,
name. So
Callie.
a quick reference thing. I'm like, you're so organized. I can't. If
I
I
love that.
that organized, I would be happy.
That is very organized.
And thank you,
Uh-oh,
Killian,
Izzy.
for 3 months.
I think Izzy's about to put a hat in timeout. What has the hat
Oh
done?
no,
It's
hat's
been
giving you
naughty.
troubles. I think it's so funny when everybody's like, I'm putting my project in timeout. I'm so mad at it right now.
Oh, that's what she meant. I was like, what do you mean a hat?
Oh
That's
yes,
that's funny.
put it in
I've had to
timeout.
I realize I'm keeping my work like way too low. You can't see, but I've had to practice so many times talking.
Oh no.
Yeah, I had to
Is it
stop.
because you
Yeah.
purled
I need
instead
to
of knitted,
recount.
or?
No, I actually am not working on that anymore because I reached my 30 rows and I have to look at what's next in the pattern,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't want to do that while I'm on live. So I'm working on my tapestry square,
I just
which is
hit
also counting.
So
I go like this, and my hand just comes away from the string. I was like, well, I need to
this
get the
is the
ball.
type of pattern where one row it's like 12 and then an increase, and then the next row it's like 6 increase 6, and that messes with my brain,
Oh,
Yes.
then I have
yeah.
to do 6 increase 12. Anyway, so I've lost count. So I'm gonna have
Yes.
to go back and recount, make sure I'm okay. And it's so that it's not, it doesn't have that as much of a
Mhm.
spiral on it.
Yeah.
I do
Although sometimes the
appreciate those
spiral helps
patterns.
me because it reminds me where I'm supposed to put them.
Yes, but you have to think more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about Amber's Granny Square Club. I'm gonna have to look up that Granny Square
Yes. And
box.
Shade says, you guys should do panel interviews more. So much fun.
It is
It is
fun. I'm having
fun.
a great
It
time,
is.
and I'm overcoming one of my huge fears, and that is
Exactly.
appearing on camera without
Mm-hmm.
being, having my makeup on and my
Edited.
hair fixed. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm kind of
Not
enjoying the
being able to
freedom.
edit like what
Yes.
you say.
Oh,
Yes,
haven't you
that
seen
doesn't.
another Pam? I think it was Pamela Anderson, and I think Drew Barrymore has
Oh,
been doing it. They've been
yes.
going without makeup
Yes.
and like just trying to
Yes.
help other women, just feel empowered to not have to feel like you need to wear makeup all the time. And
Yep.
Aw,
my
I
daughter,
love
Yeah.
that.
my daughter
My
was getting
mom
after
was
me the other day because she was just like, I said, Mom, I got to put my face on, and she's like, Mom, don't say it like that. That sounds really gross. It's
good
like,
for her. Yeah, I grew up with a
you don't
mom
need the
from the
makeup. I'm like,
50s who was into that, Ozzie and Harriet persona, and I was
mm-hmm,
really taught, do not leave the house until you are ready to be
Mm,
seen.
right.
And so that's a hard, yeah, Pam, I like
Mm-hmm,
Pamela Anderson without her makeup and stuff. That is
yeah.
encouraging.
I think
yeah, I can
that's
imagine that's a hard thing to kind of get over.
when you're so
Yes, it
used
is.
to that. Yeah.
Yeah, when it's like ingrained in you from such a young age.
It
Mm-hmm.
is. That was just part of going out, was you had to
Yeah.
be ready.
Yeah.
So
You
and
did
it ends
not
up
go out
holding you
without,
back.
yeah. And you
Ends
didn't
up
go out
holding you
with
back from
PJs
a lot of
on
things.
like my son does half
Yeah.
the time. He's like, Mom, I gotta go
Oh,
get my friend. And I'm like, you have your pajamas on still. I don't care. And I'm like, you know what? This is
I
one of those
always
times
wear
I'm
my
not gonna
PJs out.
hesitate. I'm just
I
gonna
I
let you
I
go.
I I have my
Just go
PJ
on.
top on right
Yeah.
now. It's I put it on to I have to have the air cool enough so I don't get hot flashes, but I like a
Yeah.
little something on my arm. So I am in my PJ
But
top,
they're
but I
so
have
like,
clothes on.
I mean, who cheetah print PJs? I mean, come on. That doesn't, you could have
Yeah,
gone without saying that it was your PJs. I had to have no idea. I thought you were just
right.
very well put
The little
together this
little
morning.
cheetah.
Me too, right?
Yeah,
Me
of
too, right?
course. Yes, no, you're just wearing a fleece sweater. That's it. She
That's
stands
right.
up and she's like shaking the the whole shebang, the blanket. What do you call them? What are they? Snugglies
I
or
don't know. I think they're called
Snuggies. Snuggies.
snuggies?
like well,
Snuggies was the
Snuggies are those
brand
blankets with the arms. I
with
think
the
these are just
sleeves.
called like blanket hoodie. But I call mine Big
Yeah,
Oh, blanket
Comfy.
big
blanket
comfy.
hoodie.
I like that.
Yeah.
It's like it's got
This
its
is a
own
big
name.
comf.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just watched it.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I will definitely do more of these. This'll I'm gonna actually, once we're done, I'll probably put this under my Hive Hangouts. It's like gonna be a new playlist that I'll have where, people like recently I had Jenna came back on and hung out
Mhm.
here because she was like, I just want to come hang out. And so I was like, cool, let's do that. And so this will
That's
be
so
just more
fun.
of a hangout series. So yes, we will definitely do these more frequently. Hi, Helix. Welcome in. We're hanging out. Yes. So, let's see. What else? I feel like I'm missing things. Kel is here. Hello, Kel. I'm glad that you came in. Says been here in the hive listening. Big hugs to all my friends. Busy right now. Can't chat, but we'll
Hi,
be listening.
Kelly.
Perfect.
Helix. There's Helix too.
Yeah. I don't even crochet, but love being around creative people and chatting. Oh, that's awesome. That's Stacy. I always think of like Stacy's mom. I don't want to sing it too much or
Got
they'll like
going
cut
on.
me down. They'll say, "You
Oh,
can't sing." No more
sorry.
singing. You were like jamming.
Yep. I forget about that stuff.
Okay, I have officially ordered my Granny Square deck.
Whoop whoop. All right. See, I feel
Ew,
like my hot flash
paperwork.
is starting, so I'm like looking for a hair tie. Hair tie. Oh, I hate using glow in the dark yarn, but it is so pretty. Yes. Yes. I did that whole, it's like a spider web. Just like you would never wear it on your own, although I did see somebody wearing something very similar with nothing underneath on the streets, like on a short, and I was like, "Whoa!"
Oh,
It was a little bit revealing, but yeah, no,
each your own.
yeah, where I wore a shirt underneath, but it was glow in the dark. It was really fun for Halloween.
I use the Lion brand. I think it's called like Cozy Glow,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like working with cotton yarn a little bit, but it's not too bad
Mhm.
to work with.
Yeah. Some of them glow
I've
quite well, actually.
Mhm.
And some of them not so well, but you kind of have to charge them up a little bit in the light, and then
Mhm.
they'll kind of get that greenish glow to them and such. So
I wish that they had, like, different like, they glowed different colors besides just green.
yeah, me too. That would be cool. That would be
Oh,
very
shoot.
cool. Let's see. Stacy says, yeah, Stacy, so you're saying you don't crochet, but you love hanging with creative people and chatting. So what do you normally do, Stacy? Because the last time that I saw you live, and then I think today as well, you're going through and doing the color chart for some new pencils. They're not Prismacolor, which is what you like and what I like, but they're a different brand. So you do drawing type art? Is that what you usually want to do on your channel? Let's see. Oh,
That's
now
fun.
she's already answered. Let's see. Different arts and crafts, or arts and crafts, Cricut, fabric, diamond painting, card making, lots of unboxings, whatever takes my fancy. Yes. Oh, that's awesome.
Oh. My friend
Yeah.
does Cricut stuff.
Look,
It's very cool.
that's Merlin. Hi, Merlin.
Oh, hi,
Oh, hi,
You
Merlin.
feel
Hi,
like we were
BB.
having too long without you, my dear.
Hi, BB. Oh,
Pretty kitty.
he's a hi,
Yeah.
mama.
Yeah, we'll keep you around, huh? Yeah. He's a cutie. He's just very he when he wants to be in this well, when he wants to be on screen, he will do whatever he has to.
Pretty
Andy,
eyes.
what colors do they glow besides green?
Oh, I know. I think I know which ones she's talking about, but I know they're different colors of what they look like, but do they all glow green?
I thought they all glowed green, well, I don't know. The ones I got all glow green. I had a white one, a purple one, and a green one, and they
Mhm.
all glowed green. I was hoping the purple would glow purple, but it doesn't.
He always sticks his dew claw in me. Like he just
Yeah,
hooks on just in case. I don't know. He thinks he's
yeah,
going to drop him or something.
security thing.
Yeah.
Okay, a couple of things here. Amber gave me a woohoo for
Ooh,
my Granny
woo,
Square
woo.
deck. Uh, Amber, drop your link if you don't mind so I can. I don't think I have you on my subscriptions. And then
I think
Kel asked who we were. I'm Pam from Pamagurumi
yes.
and
And
Miss
we've got
Killian.
Killian, the viney maple. I
Hi.
I apologize. I should have made sure I put I should have got your guys' channels in the description ahead of time. We were
Oh,
just
don't
kind of
worry
in a
about it.
rush to go live, so
It was
um
very, very random that we're
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yes,
We just sort of last
very
minute it,
impromptu.
which is sometimes the best thing, right? Because then
That's
you don't
right.
have
Just
enough
jump
time to get
in.
stressed about it. So,
Yeah, exactly. I
yeah.
agree. I didn't stress at all.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm like trying to see he's looking at my cardigan like, "Oh, that would be a nice thing to ping really well. Let's get a little bit of kneading have you seen the cats like kneading the dough? They have like little
Mhm.
shorts and memes. So funny.
Yes, making
See,
biscuits.
Making biscuits. Go make some
no, I love
biscuits.
making biscuits. I threw some yarn at, well, and maybe not yarn for create and relate, but you can grab the yarn. You can do other crafty
Some
things with
colored
it.
pencils.
Yeah. I love that though. I miss my colored pencils. I give all my things away, and I loved my colored pencils. My husband had finally gotten me an organized, like mini organizer thing, but so I could just quickly reach a pencil and start working. This was years ago now. Anyway, my son wanted an art desk, so he ended up getting my desk that I had at the time, and then of course he wants all the things, and so I put that out there with him. So now he has lovely set of Prismacolors, and I have got none, but I can grab them anytime I need to, So that's good.
I've never worked with the
All in the
Prisma before. Are
family.
those alcohol based?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't I don't know. Let's find out. Prismacolor. Uh,
Let's see.
Well,
I
are they
threw
colored pencils or are they
yarn.
markers?
Oh, they're the Prismacolor ones I'm talking about are pencils, so they wouldn't be. They would be.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What are the pencils made out of though? Prismacolor pencils,
I was thinking of what was I thinking? They're called
graphite clay, and binders.
copas or something like that.
Yeah,
Josie?
Josie agrees.
Hi, Josie.
Stacy, I started crochet, but I won't be filming any of that just yet.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's fair.
gosh. Oh, what did we miss here? Let's see.
I threw
Tried to
yarn
get
at
screenshot of
Izzy and
it.
Amber and let's see, create and relate.
Aw.
Was that Stacy? Is that what you said?
What is it? Create and relate is
Is
Stacy, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Stacy? Thank you.
And I'm sorry, Kel, for your daughter. Her daughter had a loss of a kitty cat that looks like Merlin, and it was her
Oh.
cat Oreo. So she took a screenshot when Merlin was on, so she could show her daughter that, because she wasn't believing that there was another cat that looked like Oreo. But alas,
Aw.
Merlin has appeared. Oh my god.
Look at all this yarn tangles.
Oh
So
no.
bad.
Oh, that's awful. That's how I have a 3-drawer bin in the closet that I have all my yarn the balled yarn once it gets small, and now it's scrap yarn, but it all just compiles together, and I have a wad of tangled up yarn in there like that.
Oh my gosh.
Terrible.
Send it to me. I'll
I'm gonna
untangle
send
it.
you the whole bin. If you
Yeah,
can untangle this, it's yours.
No, I'd give it back. I'll just untangle it for you.
I know I don't. My mom had balled them up for me, so she untangled them once, and then I feel like I can't ask her to do it twice because they just tangle themselves up, you know.
What kind of yarn is it?
Mostly acrylic yarn. A lot of those were back from when I was only using Red Heart before I discovered there were other brands to use that were also really good, you know, for Amis. So yeah, that's what a lot of them are. Let's see.
Helix, I see that. Yes, do video the swell. I do want to see it. We're taking a big cross country trip.
Ooh.
And Utah is one of the places I'm going, and Helix had some pictures from this beautiful spot. We're going for all the scenery. So yes, Helix, I can't wait to see.
The swell. What's that?
It's yeah,
Sounds like
it's
a horror film, doesn't it?
No.
It doesn't. I was thinking like a surf spot, like they call it
it's
like swell
rugged.
whenever.
Thank you, Merlin.
Helix will have to describe it. It's rugged Utah country. It's beautiful. I think
Oh,
it's in Utah.
Okay.
Anyway, it's out that way. It's out west. And so Helix, I'm going to Arches. We haven't figured out the date yet. We're leaving June 3rd for a 3-week trip. And so Arches is probably in the middle of that. So mid-June, probably.
That'll be
No,
fun.
And Raphael
Merlin
swell.
knocked over a whole bunch of
Oh,
my.
it's a dead ocean.
Yeah.
Knocked over what?
Oh, I mean, it's probably my fault for balancing it, but he was trying to get to the top of the 3-tiered cart that he sleeps on across the other desk that's right next door to this desk. And I had a pile of Lizzie's like drawings and stuff. And in his defense, this pile of drawings and things was balancing on a little small sketchbook that she's drawn on here on the channel as well. So it was kind of already teetering. On top of that, I'd put my Billy Go Korean, Learn Korean book on there. Well, he tried to step on it. That all went like shebang down onto the ground.
Yeah.
Knocked it all down on his way across. So,
well.
But that's okay.
Did he make it?
Oh, yeah, he made it. My book didn't. It's on the ground on top of a bag of stuffing. He's fine. It's always so funny when, so he does that, like he'll knock something off with a foot. Not necessarily intentionally, although there's probably a hint of that in there too. But Arthur, you know how cats have the pooch that hangs down because they have to be able to stretch right when they jump really far.
Uh-huh.
His hangs down quite a bit, and he's tried to walk over my cup of Dutch Bros before, and it was like an entire cup of coffee, iced coffee, and his pooch knocked my entire cup of coffee to the
Oh my
ground.
gosh.
Coffee everywhere, yeah. And he's looking at it like, and then he walks off. I'm
Oh
like,
my gosh.
dude.
Sad,
Cats are
very, very
funny.
sad for your coffee.
The
Yes.
San Rafael swell.
She says it's a dead ocean. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Oh.
And it's
But
hot?
sounds like
Water's hot?
well, maybe she's talking about in June. That's what I'm thinking. Is that what you meant,
Oh,
Haley?
that's
When I'm
sweet.
there in June, it will be hot.
That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. Oh.
We did the oh, what is it? Death Valley when it was really hot in the summer. I think it was even July when we were at Death Valley.
Yep.
So yeah, we don't plan on hiking long. I like to just see the beauty.
Yeah. Yeah, when we drove cross country, the southern states from Florida, moving me back to California, and I just did not realize how deserty it actually is down in the southern states, you know? Like even
Yeah.
and then living in Washington, even driving and going back to the Bay Area, in California, it's even deserty, even in the Bay Area, if you compare it to somewhere that's evergreen like it is up here. So
Yeah.
it's just such a
Yeah,
contrast.
by July we don't see much green around here because
No.
we're in a drought area, and so
Yeah.
it's amazing to see lush green grass anywhere because
Yeah.
it doesn't happen around me in the country especially.
Oh yeah.
I don't think I've spent a lot. I haven't spent like any time in the Southwest. I went
Oh,
to
you're missing
Las
out,
Vegas
girl.
one time when I was 13. That was cool.
Now that's high desert. That's
Yeah.
that's very different even
Yeah.
from around here.
I used to live in a high desert in Washington when I lived in Washington.
Where is that?
Washington State?
Wenatchee.
Wenatchee. That must be north.
It's by Leavenworth. It's like dead center of
Oh,
the
okay.
state.
Yeah. Well, now I've been to Leavenworth, so I at least have that I can think
Yeah,
about.
it's like 30 minutes south of Leavenworth,
Okay.
I think.
All I know of
Yeah.
Leavenworth is there's a prison there.
Yeah.
Military
There
prison,
is?
right?
Oh, I didn't
I
know that.
think
What it's famous for.
yeah. Well, I don't.
Oh.
I
It's
think
famous
they have
because
Or
the
is
it's
it not there?
Bavarian.
I wonder if it's the same Leavenworth.
Oh, maybe
This
different.
this Leavenworth is famous because like the whole town is Bavarian themed.
Yeah.
Oh,
So you go
okay.
and like even
Different
like
level.
the Starbucks and like the McDonald's, they like are
Yeah.
Bavarian themed.
Yeah. And they have it all
my
decked out
husband
for Christmas time.
my
Yep.
husband is a cowboy, so I have to deal with a lot of westerns. So it must be in one of the old, considered the old west area, maybe Kansas or something that I'm thinking of.
Oh.
Yeah. Every time I think of Kansas, I think of tornadoes because I've been told that that's like the heart of
Oh,
tornado area. Because my son got really into like just the crazy weather patterns at one point, and so we were getting books and learning about different stuff, and he was like wanting to be a tornado chaser kind of a thing, and I'm like, no, you
yeah.
don't want to do that, son.
Pick something safer, please.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Yes, Amber did confirm it is Kansas that I'm thinking of. Leavenworth. It's the federal
yeah,
penitentiary.
Oh, okay.
yes. I was gonna say because I remember having that conversation with another family member that was like, isn't there a prison there? the same thing. We figured that out too. Like, no, not that Leavenworth.
I don't think I've ever heard of Leavenworth, Kansas.
Mm-mm. Nope. But Leavenworth was lovely. I don't know what it's like during the other points of the year, but it was nice to see it all lit up Christmas time. It was past Christmas, but they
Yeah.
keep it up through February, through like mid to 2/3 of the way through the month. So I don't know what it looks like the rest of the year, but it would be interesting.
It's pretty. It's really gorgeous. You know.
Yeah.
The one, what's that pass that you like? because whenever we would go to Seattle, we would have to drive through Leavenworth, through,
Mm-hmm.
like, I think it's called, like, Icicle Road or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
That pass is so pretty, and then in the
Yeah.
summertime, it's really pretty.
Yeah, it was a nice
So
drive actually. It did not feel like I
mhm.
think it took us 4 hours maybe. It didn't feel like 4
Yeah,
hours though because it's such a pretty drive.
it's
Um,
so pretty. Not during the nighttime, though,
yeah, I
in the
wouldn't
winter.
imagine.
Yeah, 'cause whenever we flew, we had to drive to Seattle. There's a airport in Wenatchee, but it's, like,
Mhm.
small and expensive to fly out of. So we would have to drive to Seattle, so, we're always getting, like, the early flights, and so driving through that pass, we don't get, like, any service for a while, and
Mhm.
it was a little scary
Yeah.
sometimes, but it definitely beautiful.
Well, and there's like, I don't know, it seems like you're kind of in the mountains for part of the
Mhm.
trip where, it's a little
Mhm.
like I don't think I'd want to do that at night. There was
Yeah,
this
no.
one guy who we were wondering if he had a bit to drink. Well, this was like in the morning time too, but he was not keeping on the road. And I'm like, oh my gosh,
Mm.
it was, during snow time. So you could hit an icy patch if you're not careful. And
Mhm.
we got away from this guy as quickly as we could because we're like, if he spins out or we don't know what's happening. He
Yeah.
keeps going on to the other side where the oncoming traffic is. And so
Oh, maybe
we
he
got
was avoiding ice,
maybe,
hopefully.
maybe. He looked like a crazy driver though, so we were just like, "We're just gonna go around this guy and get away from him."
Yeah, that's scary.
So, yeah, I think so, but I will check the oh, I see. Okay, finally finish off the first leg. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Winsome is making the floppy cat pattern that I have, but she's making it as
Oh, yay.
a mini gurumi. So the
Oh my
hand she
Oh,
gosh.
was
she's
showing
making
was
it
like this
mini.
big, like a bean. And then
Oh my
Ah.
gosh.
yeah, it's gonna be so cute. I can't wait to see it. I just love that. I love being able to see the things, make them small, and then see the difference in size. It's just such a cool contrast.
Yeah, that is incredible. I don't know how you do it, Winsome.
I actually I got to use a new hook when I did this tutorial because I was looking for a 2.75 hook, and one of the random hooks that I found at Joann's was a the clover hooks. I was buying them one
Mhm.
by one, and this was one I hadn't opened yet, so I was like, whoop, I found the size I need, and it's a clover hook, and it was lovely. So
That's what I use.
yeah, I like
Me too.
them. They're a lot better than the knockoffs that bend. I mean, look how bent that is. I still use it, but it's like
Yeah.
bowed, already from just my tight grip, I think. So,
Yeah, I've broken crochet hooks before, I think, because my
yeah.
tight tension. Those boy ones, and they're really thin. I think I was using like a 3.25 or something, and it broke.
Oh my gosh. I've broke many yarn needles before. The tapestry needles, those break
Sure.
after much use.
I've never broken one of those, surprisingly.
Yeah. It's not fun, especially when it breaks and it breaks like from where the eye is, the bigger eye, and it's as you're pulling it through, so it leaves like that piece
Oh.
of metal behind, and then you're trying to get it out from your piece because it's
Oh,
stuck in
yeah.
there. Yeah, it's not fun, but it doesn't happen too often. Just once it's decided it's done helping you, I think.
A big old chicken.
Yeah, she's making the chicken in the profile, crocheting a chicken. Check to see. Let's see.
Oh
Oh,
no, Cal said they're gonna make a big old chicken.
oh, to crochet a big old chicken ever since I saw Granny D's. Yes. You've broken metal hooks, Sandy. Yeah. It always reminds me of the Harry Potter movie when the gal's like, when she's trying to sing. Do you remember that? You've seen the Harry Potters, I think, right? Killian, at least. I don't know if
Yeah.
Pam But there's one with the gal that's like in the painting on the wall that blocks
She
the,
breaks the
and she's like,
glass.
ah, and then it's not working, and she's like, ah, and it hits it against the wall to break
Yeah,
it.
the pink lady or
The pink lady,
whatever her
yes.
name
Oh, just with my voice.
is.
Oh, does it?
Josie.
Timu has some great bundle stuff with crochet hooks and such, she was saying.
Oh, I've never ordered anything off Temu before.
I've ordered many things off of Timu.
Are they
There's
good?
some that are good and there's some that are kind of like but usually they're not expensive, so at least you're not paying overpriced,
Yeah,
for them. And
I think my partner ordered something off Temu. I don't remember.
they shove everything into one bag, so even if it's a small box, it'll get shoved in there too. So everything's like
Oh.
kind of squished together. But it's
Oh,
okay.
Josie saying hello. What
Hi,
do you
Hi,
want?
Josie.
Would you rather Harry Potter? Ooh, I will have to check that out. Yes. Shh. That sounds like a fun one. Whoops.
Would you? Ooh.
Izzy doesn't want the dog.
Josie.
That's Pam. Pam has the pup. She wants attention, I think.
Let's see if I can get her in screen. She's sitting here for a. Josie, where are you? There she is.
Josie.
I can't get her in screen. Here we go.
There she is. Hi, Josie. Oh, she's so cute.
Sorry. That's backwards and I'm small on the screen.
Hi, Sam. Dawn French. Yeah, famous UK comedian and actress that played the quote unquote fat lady. Yeah. Left my trip in Seattle in 2013.
Hi, Josie. Pam, it's delayed for me, so I have to wait until you show up on the live.
So cute.
Right, I know. I'm looking at I look down occasionally at the YouTube one because it's delayed from where we're live and
Yes.
it's a little odd.
She's got her little whiskers in there now. Cute.
Yeah. She's wanting attention and she'll take treats instead.
That's
Cutie.
something else to add to the cart, right? To your little tray that you bring around.
Yeah, it is on the table to the right. It's not on my tray, but it's close.
She's like, treat, give me a treat.
She knows where they are.
She definitely knows where that. She is so smart. This dog, oh my gosh, watches every move, forgets nothing. She is a thief. She always steals my yarn and my crochet items. She
like,
steals remotes, socks, napkins,
Oh my goodness.
towels. There are things she will always steal. So you have to try to watch them, but she still steals them. She's very stealthy. When you're in your closet and you think you're blocking her so she can't get to something, she will be in and out in a second and grab something.
Oh my gosh.
She's very fast.
Yeah. It's like if you have a dog that does that and they rip things to shreds and then you have to figure out like what was that originally, because I'm not really sure what you got.
Oh.
You have to kind of like mentally piece it together to kind of decode the mess.
That's a frequent question in our house is, what does she have?
Yeah.
Sometimes she's not guilty. Sometimes she has something legit, but a lot of times it's not legit. But she is a behaviorist. So she's a shepherd. And so she watches things and learns. And it took me a while to figure out.
She's like a velociraptor.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's sitting there like watching your every move.
She will stay in the bed with me real calm until I get up. And then all of a sudden she was getting up and I thought, how am I cueing her that I'm getting up? and I was watching my iPad, and unplugging my iPad was the cue that I was about to get up.
Oh, she's
She's
so smart.
super smart, super
She's like
smart. So
written
I
down your
discovered,
daily schedule. She knows,
yeah,
okay, Pam's
Wow.
going, she's going to go take her shower. It means I've got this amount of time to find the yarn.
That's
I'm going
so
so
to get
she
the
funny.
yarn.
knows when so I stay in comfy clothes a lot because I'm at home a lot, but she knows when I get dressed, if I'm putting a bra on, it does mean I'm leaving the house.
Oh, that
So
is a
then the
smart
question is,
puppy.
does she get to go? Because she loves to go.
That's
So
so
she's paying a
funny.
lot more attention if I put a bra on to see if we're leaving the house or not.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
How funny is that? I think our cats don't really care if we're leaving, but I say that, but then apparently if I leave somewhere, the boys sometimes will be like kind of yowling at the door. Where did she
Aw,
go? You know,
they love
I'm the one that
you.
feeds them and takes care of them and does all the things. So they
Right.
know, like, no, don't leave.
Aw. Then where's Mama going?
Yeah, exactly. Gianna says, what are our thoughts on temperature blankets or mood blankets?
So
I think they're
my thing
fun.
this year is I'm doing a trip blanket. So
Ooh.
a temperature blanket is never really exciting, mainly because it's one temperature all summer here.
Yeah,
It
it's
doesn't
Oh,
change
sure.
much.
one
It's
color.
100, 100, 190, 100. Anyway, it doesn't change
Right.
very much.
Oh
But
man.
I am going to do a travel blanket. So it's our 25th anniversary. So
Oh, happy anniversary.
we are, thank you. We are driving out west. Our main goal is Yellowstone, but we love national
Mm-hmm.
parks. So there are 17 national parks in our circuit. So we're going to try to do as many of them as we feasibly can in
Yeah.
3 weeks. And so
Oh, wow.
I looked up a color scheme for Yellowstone on Pinterest, and so I picked out my yarn. So I have to show it to you. I can't get up right now. It'll be too complicated, but I already did home. So I have this blanket that I'm patterning it after that I did. And then so each state has a color, so I have a national park series set that I'm doing, mileage, I'm doing it
Mm-hmm.
in hundreds. And then in the last row, I'll do the tenths and the single digits in a different color. So I'll be able to tell by looking at it how many miles till the next
Mm-hmm.
park. I'm
Oh,
doing
That's cool.
I'm doing
that's very thought
different
out.
what is the term, different kinds of land. I can't think of the term I'm
Terrain.
wanting to think of. Yes, terrain. So I have a chart with different colors, and I'm going to moss stitch those.
I
So
love moss
we'll be
stitch.
hitting all kinds of different terrains. So that'll be moss stitch. I want to do something with the wildlife similarly, but I haven't
Mm-hmm.
figured out how to do that
Like
exactly.
if you
There's a lot
see
of,
a bear, then you would put a
yes,
certain color in or something like that.
Hmm.
yes.
That would be
Yeah,
What about like
so
stitches?
same idea. Mood blanket,
cool.
same thing. But yeah, I got excited about my trip blanket. I have
Yeah.
all the yarn. Like I said, I
That'll be
started
so
it. It's
fun.
gonna be throws. I did it like what, 48 inches wide, and then we'll
Mm.
see how long it gets. I don't know.
Yeah. That's gonna
So
be cool.
yes, I am in favor of memory type blankets. I think it's a cool idea. Mood blanket, I think, is cool.
Yeah.
I think they're fun. I just don't know if I could commit to them.
Yeah, I'm kind of right there with you. And I don't think, well, we rain 3/4 of the year,
You're
so I
right.
think ours would
We're the
also
same.
similarly be a
Yep.
one color kind of thing, but or two.
Mm.
Uh, but I did
I think we
like,
get a lot of different temperatures, but
yeah, Rebecca did one, and I liked her concept with it because each month she did the temperatures in a square shape. So, like you were doing a granny square, but each row was a different day. And so it would build
Yes, I've
up
seen
to
that.
the month. And then it didn't look as one color or whatever because it was like confined in one month and you go to the next one. So you might have
oh
months that were
yeah.
more red than other months, but it ended up
I
looking
like
really
when
cool.
people do it that way.
Yeah, it worked out better, I think. And I've seen temperature snake for Ami makers that they want to do like each row on the snake, so it could be pretty long at the end of it, but that's a pretty cool idea too. Animal appliques, there you go, Pam. You could do little, if you
Oh.
see an animal, you could do a little
Hmm.
applique of them.
Okay, that's a good
That's
idea.
a good idea.
That'd be
Putting it
cute.
Mm-hmm.
putting it in my thought process. Thanks for the
Yeah.
idea. And Lydia is asking who we are as well. Hi, Lydia. I'm Pam from Pamagurumi, and I just put a drop. And Miss Killian, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Killian.
The viney maple. I love the
Um,
name store too. Yeah, the viney maple. So they are hanging out with me today in the hive. So we're just having our hive hangout, working on our whips and chit chatting. And yeah, and like I said, if you're catching the replay, I will be going back, you guys, and adding all this information to the description. And apologies that I was not it wasn't already in there. It was very last minute that we decided we were going to do this. So I'm just
Very
excited that you guys could
impromptu.
come on with me this last minute.
Yeah,
I
it's so
appreciate
fun.
you.
I do probably have to pop off pretty soon
Yeah, me
because
as
my
well. My
partner is
son
coming
wants to go
home.
out. So your partner's what? What did you say?
He'll be home from work soon.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, James popped in at one point and held up a sign with his writing on there that said, "Mom, are you almost done? I want to go to Starbucks."
Oh,
That's
I was like,
adorable.
that's
"Can
fair.
we have an hour? Come on." Oh
That
my,
is fair.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
my
So,
husband always comes into a room like Kramer, so you would know if he was home. I'm always
oh,
like, oh
Oh,
Lord, Kramer's
like
here.
Kramer. That's funny.
so these are
And
my guests. I just popped the handles in. I had Kel was asking as well, and these are two members of my members. So yes, we were chatting in Discord, and I was like, "Hey, I'm going to go live. Who wants to join me?" So two hands raised, and here we are. So worked out well. Yes. And everybody's saying hi. Pamagurumi, what a
I
cool
love
name.
Pamagurumi. It's so
thanks,
cute.
Yes.
thanks, Kel. Yeah, I was saying earlier, I have a thing about my name. If you watch
Yes.
on replay, you'll find out my name
I
issue. But I do lots of
like
Spanish
that.
things with my name.
I like that you put it in the name of your channel. That's nice. Hello,
Yeah,
Sonia.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
that's right.
Fantastic. That's right. Well, I guess we will pop on off because I think and I know Killian has to get going. I apparently need to get going so
Hmm.
I can take my son to Starbucks. Cookie
What
and
are
a
you gonna
vanilla
get at
milk are in his
Starbucks?
future. That's what he gets.
What is it?
And I bought silence for Josie from a long while, but she wants to go out, so I'll let
Yeah.
her have it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what the whole frantic, like, Mom, take me out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree. I agree. I will definitely have, well, if Andy does her reveal and is comfortable being in front of guests, then yes, most definitely. But yeah, no, James likes the vanilla milk over ice, no whip, and a chocolate chip cookie. That's what he wants.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah.
that sounds
Very
good.
interesting.
I get a
It does sound
peppermint
good.
mocha. I'm
Oh,
all,
yum.
yeah.
You still
Hot?
drink
Do you get
coffee
it
at
hot?
this time of day, Julianne?
I have a lot to get done, Pam. I have a lot of projects in the fire here. I need energy.
Okay.
I do switch to decaf usually at some point. I've had 2 cups today, so I might switch to decaf. I should, because I do get jittery if I have too much. So
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your day. And thank you all that are watching for coming and hanging out with us. It's been lovely getting to chat with you and having my friends on. And thank
Thanks
you,
so much for
Killian and
having
Pam.
us.
Yes,
Thank
This was
you.
so
This was so
fun.
fun. I had a
yes,
great time.
this was fun. Definitely we'll have you guys back on. And I will be on Discord. So I will see everybody tomorrow 11 a.m. still Pacific time. That's when I'll come on. So that's the next live, you guys. All right. I will talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye.
Bye.